Welcome to Live with Cody and Satori, the paranormal couple. The show will be starting shortly. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Now please welcome the paranormal couple, Cody and Satori.
Hello.
We're live.
It's been a minute.
It's been a little while. It's been, a month.
Since our last live stream?
Probably over a month, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's been a while. Been a little while. But welcome in, everybody.
Okay,
if you haven't been here before, we are live.
I like to make sure, because sometimes we have technical difficulties.
No, I've been doing good.
Yeah,
and the computer's been doing good, knock on wood.
Yeah, so. I know. Watch us go out right now.
Yeah. Bam.
But, yeah, it's been a minute. Hey, guys, how are you?
Yeah, so if you haven't been here before, this is our show. I'm Cody, that's Satori, and it's probably not like any other show that's out there. We just like to sit back and have fun, and we do some fun segments throughout the show. We do it every other Thursday, and you may be watching us, on one of many places. Our YouTube channel is Cody and Satori, the paranormal couple.
Hello, everybody.
You might be watching us over there. You may also be watching us on a YouTube channel called Dead Air Full Spectrum. That's kind of like the mothership, like this mothership here.
And you need to show them the full shirt. Have you shown them the full shirt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If anybody can tell me what show this is from, you get bonus points.
What?
Satori bought me the shirt. I love it.
I did.
So you may be watching us on Dead Air Full Spectrum. That's like the mothership of all of the paranormal shows that we're a part of, and if you like paranormal content, make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. There's always something being uploaded, a lot of different shows that are on there, so definitely check that out as well. But you'll see how this show goes if you haven't been here before. It kind of is all over the place.
We're sorry ahead of time. It's not like a regular kind of show. It's just weird. I'm glad we actually were able to go live tonight.
Yeah.
Considering that we had a historic snowstorm. I can't talk this evening.
Snow.
Winter.
We
had snow. A lot of snow. More than we thought was going to happen kind of snow. We hit over
40.
Over 3 feet, definitely.
It's over
Well, if you add the
now.
newest snow
that
happened, probably around. It's a lot to the point where this is how crazy it is in Rhode Island right now. We had plow trucks at the ready, and everybody was prepared for the snowstorm. Everybody knew it was coming. And then the plow trucks got stuck. So the plow trucks couldn't plow because the plow trucks got stuck in the snow. And
Happy birthday.
Like people that needed help, happy birthday. And then people that needed like help, like emergency help, would call for emergency help. The ambulances and fire trucks were getting stuck in the snow. And then they needed the plow trucks, but the plow trucks were stuck in the snow. So like just everything got stuck in the snow. It was crazy. So everything's starting to get back to normal now.
Good job, Alan.
Just imagine how high the snow piles are from what we were able to plow in Rhode Island. Like you can't see over them.
No.
It's kind of dangerous driving
it's very dangerous driving, and there's still a lot of areas in Massachusetts and Rhode Island that more in Massachusetts it seems that some roads haven't even been plowed at all. People are still completely snowed in. I know at my parents' house they just got plowed out last night.
Mm-hmm.
So and they couldn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And no one knows what to do with the snow. I saw a few trucks today. They were boxing it out. You know what I mean? Not shipping it out in a box, but they had big trucks.
Maybe they are. I don't know.
Maybe they should.
But we were literally trying to dig our cars out of the snow, and while we were doing it, we were getting stuck in the snow, like buried in the snow. Like, when you sink into a ball pit and you can't get out, that's what it was like. But it was that bad. You had to help me get out of the snow when we were trying to shovel it.
Yeah.
So, okay, enough about snow. We're out of it now.
We made it.
We survived the blizzard of 2026.
Yeah. So again, happy birthday to Jennifer.
Happy birthday. I'm glad we did get to go live on your birthday, Jennifer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
Jennifer is a supporter of us, one of our members, museum members. So happy birthday to to Jennifer. And this kind of leads into our next topic. We'll talk about how was your trip? How was your trip? So Valentine's Day this year was
so
very
romantic.
special. Yeah, it was wonderful. We did an investigation.
We did.
Yeah.
We went to North Carolina and investigated a ship.
We did, and this is going to be an upcoming video. I know you guys have been wanting investigation videos, and of course it's been tough, here in New England, like we mentioned before. A lot of the historic places closed down and stuff, so we had to leave New England to to go to a place. So we investigated the battleship North Carolina, and it was really fun. We were invited out by Theron. You may know her. She does a lot of content on TikTok and stuff like that. Also been on Dead Air a few times. And we had a great time. But one of the coolest things that we got to do, which will also be featured in the video, is we got to go to the Conjuring House.
Well,
not the Conjuring House you're thinking of.
Not the Conjuring House you know us to be associated with. The Conjuring House that the film location for the first Conjuring movie.
Yeah.
The movie version of the Conjuring House that we all love, which looks nothing like the real house, which is really funny because we won't bore you with stories while working at the Conjuring House. But one of them was we sometimes would have people come for tours, and Cody and I would be caretaking. And people would be like, this looks nothing like the house in the movie. And we're like, yeah, we know. That's a movie location. Like, that's not the real house. And then sometimes there would be 1-star reviews for the Conjuring House, the real one, saying that it looks nothing like the movie, and they were mad about it.
Or they were scammed.
Or they were scammed, and that couldn't be the real Conjuring House because it doesn't look like the one in the movie. And if you're watching, I am calling you out. I'm calling you out. So we went to the movie location, and the guy that lives there is so nice. The caretaker of that property, he is the sweetest.
Russell.
If you happen to go by there, just bring him some gifts and tell him that you just want to look at the place. And he is so willing.
He loves visitors, yeah.
Even if you just donate to try to help him, keep going and, support the house in any way he can, that would be super great. Please do not go at night. Please do not steal anything from that property because Russell has had an issue with that.
Yeah, and the house isn't in the best of shape. There was a big flood. So if anyone's seen the Conjuring film, there is like a lake or swamp behind the house, and that's really there. And again, this is in North Carolina, nowhere near Rhode Island. The movie house is in North Carolina, and it flooded a few years back, and there was 6 feet of water inside of the movie house, which is absolutely crazy. And thankfully the house is still standing, but a lot of stuff got washed away that was on the property.
It's not in great shape.
No,
it's not. And we feel terrible about that. But, just to visit and meet Russell and to see the location, it's so surreal. And honestly, yeah, it's not the real Conjuring House, but I think it's haunted. Yeah. I really do. It's an old house.
He's had some experiences too, yeah.
He's explained it almost like the house looks out for him, which is really interesting. So I think maybe filming mixed with the age of that house, maybe there is something really going on.
Yeah.
As for the town.
Yeah, someone just asked what town. So it's in Curry, North Carolina.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
It's basically Wilmington. Pretty much the whole movie was shot in Wilmington. Pretty much all the scenes in the studio, they built pretty much a replica of the first 2 stories of that movie house inside of the movie studios in Wilmington. They have a whole movie studio in Wilmington, and there's a church that was used in the movie there, a house that was used as Ed and Lorraine's house is there, the college scenes were filmed there. The motel scenes were filmed there. So a lot of stuff was filmed right there in North Carolina. And that
swamp is right in the backyard. It's not like they added a fake swamp to the house in the movie. Like, it's actually there. They used that property as much as they could, which is so haunting. You see all the trees with the Spanish moss and things like that. It's just so haunting to be there and see it.
Yeah, no, it was wicked cool. We want more videos, especially with the method. They're so interesting.
Yes.
It's coming up. For sure.
We are working on it.
In this video. It's definitely going to happen.
Did we? Yeah. We only did it a tiny little bit in this video.
We
didn't have a lot of
there.
time to do, because we were kind of on a time restriction.
Yeah.
So we weren't able to do much in this video, but we do also have some really cool things that we're getting ready to do in the next couple months and film and post for you guys. So get ready for more of the method. Okay. Yep. Sorry to people that hate it. You're going to get the method. Okay.
And then I know a lot of people, that big tree that was in the backyard of the Conjuring house in the movie, that's something that the whole film kind of, is surrounded on. That obviously was not a real tree. It was a fake tree. And when our video comes out, you'll see what's left of that. So it was a movie prop. And you'll see what's left of that, as well as a little interview with the caretaker of the house, Russell, who, again, is a really nice guy and very grateful for us, very grateful for him for letting us, tour the property, and very grateful to the Battleship North Carolina and Theron and her partner and
they're awesome
volunteers and team. Everybody was awesome. Everybody, and Dennis on the ship, he was really cool too. So it was a good time. Stay tuned for that video coming up probably in a week or two. So it'll be posted. So that's coming up soon.
Okay. Do we have anything? Changing subject. So we have, now I just lost my train of thought.
All right. Well, I'll answer this question.
That was something that I didn't want.
All right. Is this live on Patreon as well? So this show itself isn't live on Patreon. The bonus show, which starts at 9:15 Eastern Time, will be broadcasted on our Patreon platform and to our YouTube members. And speaking of Patreon and YouTube, we will give a huge shout out to them right now. So if you haven't heard, we have a Patreon account for our haunted museum, and all of the people that donate to that are scrolling to, I guess, my right on the left side of the screen there. And a huge thank you to all of them who support us every month. There's different tiers you can join over on Patreon, and there's one tier, the lowest tier, you can just watch the bonus show that happens every other Thursday night at 9:15. It's for members only. And then there's different tiers after that. There's a tier where we send you a postcard once, like every other month. There's a tier where we send you a copy of one of our case files every single month, which is really cool. And Satori does a subscription box, which she loves to do. Those are very limited spots, so just be mindful of that. If it's sold out, it's sold out. So, but all that's over on Patreon.
I think we have a little bit of availability.
Yeah. So huge shout out to that. If you have a smartphone, just scan the QR code or head on over to patreon.com/hauntedmuseum. And we also have to give a huge shout out to our YouTube members as well. This is something new we started at the end of last year, and huge shout out to our YouTube members. So if you join on YouTube, you get access to the bonus show. It's just like Patreon, minus all the other tiers and all that stuff. If you become a subscriber on YouTube and become a member on YouTube, I think it's $3. We have it set to, I think, the lowest setting. You can watch the bonus show over on here. You do not have to, become a member on both platforms, one or the other. You can join for a month and watch all the past videos and things like that, and then cancel if you want to. It's totally up to you, but we appreciate it either way.
We have some events coming up.
We do have some events coming up, and we need to get into that. We're catching up. Again, we haven't been live in like a month.
And then we'll answer questions, because I see questions coming in, and they're being starred, okay?
Yeah.
I know they're moving kind of fast.
We have the awesome Erin behind the scenes. Oh, thank you,
Barbara.
20 memberships.
Oh,
That's
my
awesome.
gosh. So 20 people are going to be able to watch our bonus show?
Yeah.
Holy
That's
cow.
really cool. Really, really cool. So 20 random people are going to become surprise members.
And tonight I'm reading angel number cards, and I have kind of like these little advice cards for people. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun.
That's pretty cool. All right, events. Let's go to it. All right. So first thing coming up, this date is sold out. So March. Friday the 13th of March, we're going to be at the S.K. Pierce Mansion in Gardner, Mass.
But we added a second date.
And that
Okay.
is April 17th.
April 17th, we will be at SK Pierce Mansion, very famous haunted mansion. If you go to our website, there's some tickets available. They're selling fast, so check them out. But we will be bringing some haunted objects. We will be giving you like a little presentation, allowing you to get up close and personal with these haunted objects. We don't think you're going to get possessed or attacked by any of the haunted objects we are bringing. It's more of an experience to kind of give you that taste of the haunted object side of the paranormal, if that makes sense. So you'll be able to get up close. You might be able to even hold one. Who knows? Maybe. We'll see what happens. And then we're going to be taking you on an investigation of the mansion, and we're super excited for that. We're going to be trying all different things. We're going to be, using all different kinds of equipment. We might throw some of you under Estes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fun time.
And I don't know if Satori mentioned this, but there's an add-on option where you can stay the night in the
Yes.
in the mansion. That's very limited, but I think it's.
I think there's
just a little-
availability.
yeah, I think there's it's a little upcharge add-on thing, and you can stay the entire night if you want to and sleep. They have beds there, and that's why it's limited. So there's only so many beds, and
But we're investigating till midnight
Yeah.
either way.
yeah, we're investigating to midnight either way. So the March Friday the 13th event is sold out, but again, second date added April 17th. That's on the website. If you have a smartphone, scan the QR code. It leads to our website, or just go to paranormalcouple.com. It's scrolling along the bottom there. All right, next event.
All
Here we
right.
go. All right,
We're going to be at ParasiteCon. Oh, thank you so
need
much.
to update my
Tom.
membership. You do?
Really?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna update to? You don't. You're already a member. You already helped us out enough. Don't worry about it.
So
All right.
we're going to be at ParasiteCon. We're super excited for this event. We're going to be at Ohio State Reformatory in Ohio. So this is a great event all around. Great people, great time. I believe we're bringing some items to that as well.
Yeah.
And that is
May 15th.
May 15th to the 17th.
May 15th to the 17th. It's all
So,
weekend.
Yes, so there's going to be lots of vendors at that event. There's going to be us and a bunch of other paranormal people, and there's investigations and stuff, and there's parties and auctions and all that fun stuff. So definitely check it out. ParasiteCon, it's on our website as well.
All right, and coming up after that, and there may be more stuff added in between these events,
But
this
we
is
do have a
just
new
what's
event that we
scheduled.
just added, so we got that coming up.
Yep, that's going to be at the end there. All right, here we go. Here's another one. The Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. That's always a fun one.
So this is a good event. The funds, like the profits from this event, go to a really good cause. It's really great people. Again, vendors. I think there's going to be like food trucks, and there's going to be all sorts of stuff like that. So it's going to be a great time. Lots of partying. We're going to be there with our friends Brian and Rochelle, who are also with Ghost Hunters, and lots of other really great people. So we're super excited for that one as well. July 24th to the 26th.
Yeah, it's a really good time. It's a fun time.
We're almost done.
Yep. All right, next one. This is a fun one. So we're going back to Ohio State Reformatory.
But this is like a very specific event.
Yeah, so it's just going to be us, and the godfather of the paranormal, John Zaffis, is going to be joining us.
And if you don't know who John Zaffis is, he is actually the nephew of Ed and Lorraine Warren. He has quite an amazing collection of haunted objects. He's literally known as the Haunted Collector. And he's kind of our mentor for haunted objects and collecting. So we're super excited to be doing this event with him. We're bringing objects, doing investigations. It's definitely like you get all this access to Ohio State Reformatory without the craziness of a convention.
Yeah, that's going to be really a lot. I'm looking forward to that. Satori actually saw one of her first, shadow figures
A
there.
full body apparition in the attic of Ohio State Reformatory.
Yeah.
Okay? Like walking right by the doorway, solid as you and I. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. The
Yeah.
activity that happens there.
And the newest event that has just been put together.
Our last one to bug you about.
Tickets aren't even on sale yet. They're going to be going on sale within probably before this weekend. So keep an eye on our website to check out for that. But
because this one goes fast.
yeah, we are going back to Rolling Hills Asylum in East Bethany, New York. We've filmed a couple videos there in the past, one of our favorite places.
Do you guys remember that video where I was literally put in like a body freezer and under Estes, and Cody was outside of that in the morgue, and we were communicating? Like, it was amazing, the activity we were getting. That is Rolling Hills Asylum. Rolling Hills Asylum is so haunted. Cody and I have just walked the halls during daylight and heard voices Like, that's how active Rolling Hills Asylum can be. So we love doing this event. It's going to be a smaller event. We're not going to have, I think it's going to, you're going to be able to switch out in groups and go to different areas. But this event sells really fast, and we're super excited to be doing this because a lot of it goes towards helping Rolling Hills Asylum. They need help preserving the building, fixing like the roof and things like that. And we want to help preserve these haunted locations. Okay. So if you guys really want to help preserve Rolling Hills Asylum needs it. Please consider being a part of this event. Okay.
Cool. All right.
We're done. We're done with that. Okay.
All right. Let me get that website off the bottom there. All right. Now we're ready to go into our regularly scheduled programming.
Yes. Now we get to be goofy and annoying for the next so many minutes. Okay.
All right. Into the first segment. Here we go. All right.
Okay.
So
that was a lot of talking.
First segment.
Water.
Obviously, this has to do with an object from our museum. If you haven't been here before, so every episode that we like to showcase an object from our museum. And this episode is no different. We've picked an object, and every object that we show on these live broadcasts. We mentioned our Patreon program, and one of the tiers is we send a case file in the mail every month, a copy of one of our case files. So every object that we show on these live shows, we've sent that case file already in the past, within the past 5 years that we've had Patreon running. So if you're a new Patreon member, this may be new to you. I think the one we picked for this episode is actually the case file that we sent out last month. So everybody who's our current Patreon member will already know about this. We don't read every single part of the case file on the live broadcast,
just a little
because it would ruin it for our Patreon members. You know what I mean? So we read the important parts and kind of give you a little taste of what's going on here. All right. So in a second, I'm going to show you the object. You're not going to get possessed or anything like that by looking at it. So let me pop that up right now. And if you are a medium or a psychic, you have some sort of abilities, and you feel something or a word pops into your head, write it down in the comments. Let us know what it is. And after the show's over, Satori and I always like to go back and see if any of what you guys are picking up on is actually correlating with each other, because you guys don't know each other, right? And if you're writing down the first thing that comes to your head and it matches with what a couple other people are getting as well, then that's pretty neat, and we like that. So here's the object. May look familiar to some of you. These were very popular at one point in time. One of those little wall hanging masks. So there it is there. And in a second, we'll pop up the poll for tonight. So if you're not a sensitive or anything like that, and you want to hop in on the poll, anybody can do that. We'll pop that up while we are reading the case file. But feel free to leave whatever you're feeling in the comments.
Now, I don't know if Cody mentioned this, but there are a lot of items in our museum that are items that a lot of people may remember from their childhood, or items that people may come across often. There's items that you wouldn't really expect to be in a haunted museum. And I think that's the really neat thing about having this collection, because it's showing that not everything that has paranormal claims around it is something terrifying looking that was like found buried in a graveyard or like cursed in some sort of ritual. Like, it's not like that all the time. Sometimes it's the least suspecting items that have some really interesting claims to them.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily about, it's not always about the creation of the item or where it comes from. It's about the hands that may have passed over this item, the people that may have come across this item, the story associated with it that we may not even know.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to pop up the poll while we are reading the case file, and you guys can jump in on that if you want. So do you feel something paranormal with this object? So again, there's the object there, and there's a couple different ways you can vote. What's wrong?
Did he?
Did he?
Did my dad get a membership?
Oh, that's funny.
Hold on. I'm going to have to look into this. Sorry, guys. Vote. Hashtag
Yeah,
A.
Aaron. Yeah.
Did
Aaron
he
B.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, am I going to have to give my dad a card reading tonight?
Oh, now he has access to our bonus show, which we didn't want him to.
Oh, no. We
always
can't
talk
talk
about
bad
him.
about him.
No, that's not good.
Oh, no.
That's
Is
not
he
good.
actually in the chat? Dad, get out of the chat.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so if you don't know how this works, I know a few people have already voted. There's a couple different ways on how you can vote. If your answer is yes, all you have to do is type in hashtag A in the comments, no space, the number symbol A, hashtag B for no, hashtag C for not sure.
He received a gift membership.
Oh, that's funny. If you have a smartphone, if you're watching on a TV or a computer, if you have a smartphone, you can scan the QR code there, and it'll bring you to a web page where you can just click your answer, and it'll be recorded into the poll there. All right, so let's read a little bit of this case file, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is case number 040424. Eyes in Return. Again, this is the case file that we just sent to our Patreon members who subscribed to that tier last month. So here's the email sent on April 4th of 2024. Hi, Cody and Satori. I'm reaching out because something happened with an item in my home that I can't explain and has left me extremely shaken. I don't feel comfortable keeping it here and was hoping you could help or advise me on what to do. Thanks. So that's how most people reach out to us is through email or they see us at an event. So how is the object obtained? Now, every case file that we do, we have this template that we do. It's always the same questions. And these questions kind of have been, gathered from multiple different sources. We work with a team closely called RISEUP Paranormal. We're a part of the TAPS home team. And some of these questions that we ask in our case files are also on the questionnaire for if we're doing a haunted house case. And these questions are specifically made to get a better picture of what's going on behind the scenes of a case. So how is this object obtained? This client states that the mask was given to her as a birthday gift from a close friend. She explains that she is an avid collector of antiques and unusual decor. She also has a collection of this style of mask, which is why the friend thought she would love it. The client expressed that she immediately hung the mask on the wall near her bed, near the others. So, client has a collection of these type of masks. Friend thought that it was a nice gift to give her because she collects them, and she hung it on her wall. Nothing strange about that. Oh, but it gets strange. Do you know how the friend obtained the item? We asked if she knew where her friend had purchased the mask. Our client then made a quick call to her friend. She explained that her friend told her it was bought at a large tent sale in Arizona while on vacation. The client described the sale as a massive outdoor flea market with multiple independent vendors. It's also a great place to get crystals and stuff. We should make it out there sometime. Some of those tent sales, I've heard that there's a lot of crystal vendors and things like that.
You don't want me to go out there.
Might be fun.
Not for our wallet. You don't want me to.
The friend reportedly purchased the mask because it, quote unquote, stood out and felt like something the client would appreciate. All right, Joy, you want to read or do you want me to?
Sure. Tell me where to read because I'm going to be quite honest with you.
I
have not been.
I know. I've been making jokes. You haven't even been laughing. So.
I'm sorry. I texted my dad and said, you were gifted a membership? And I'm waiting for him to text me back, but he's ignoring me. Unexplained temperature changes. Client states that the air in her bedroom felt noticeably heavier and colder after the mask was hung. She expressed that the temperature drop did not affect the rest of the house, only that room. Apparitions and visual anomalies. Client states that while watching television alone in bed, she noticed movement in her peripheral vision. Client expressed that when she looked directly at the mask, let me try talking. She saw two realistic human eyes staring back at her through the eye holes. Client stated that the eyes blinked once before she reacted. She explained that she threw the television remote at the wall out of fear, which honestly I would too. And when she looked back, the eyes were gone. I love reading case files from your perspective of the case. I think it's fun because the way you write things sometimes trips me up. Let's see where it was. Client attempted to rationalize the experience by checking reflections, lighting, shadows, and nearby objects, but found no logical explanation. Client expressed that the depth and movement of the eyes could not be explained by lighting or optical illusion. She also wanted to make sure she expressed that this was not a dream and that she was fully awake at the time. Unexplained sounds. Client states that she heard a quiet noise, humming noise, coming from the direction of the mask. She expressed that the sound was soft but distinct and lasted several seconds. Again, this is something that has never happened before. Desired result and outcome. Client requested immediate removal of the mask from her home. She states that she no longer felt safe sleeping in her room where it had been displayed. She knows it was a gift, but she stated that if her friend was truly her friend, then she would understand her reasoning to remove it from her home. Investigator notes, client chose to ship the mask to the museum after a phone call. She was instructed to wrap the object and verbally disengage and separate from the object before sealing the package. So just kind of saying, I do not want you around or in my home anymore. You have to leave with this item, kind of detaching herself and putting down these ground rules, if that makes sense. Client expressed feeling uneasy even while packaging the item. Client follow-up. I'm not going to give the exact date. Client confirmed that she has experienced no further disturbances since shipping the mask. Client expressed that her bedroom felt normal again within hours of the item leaving, and according to our recordings, her final statement to us was, quote, I know what I saw, and I know it wasn't a reflection. It felt like something was looking back at me.
Wow.
So, a faster case, more of an item being shipped to the museum, but definitely still really important to put into a case file. So we have that for all of you guys to learn.
Yeah. So I've been looking at the comments, and it seems like a lot of people are getting like a sadness feeling, and something along those lines, which is interesting. We'll have to go back and look a little deeper. But as far as the poll goes, it seems like
it seems kind of split on like I don't know and no and yes. Like it seems kind of
almost split down the middle. So we had 21 people say that they definitely feel something with the object, something paranormal. 17 people said no. And 8 people were on the line. They're not really sure what's going on with it, which is perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
So jump to 22 now. 22 people said yes. So curious if the markings on the mask have a meaning. That's a good question. I don't believe so.
I don't believe so. I believe it's just the artistry of the construction on the mask, but I can double check.
Yeah, but the cool thing is when we show these objects on our museum member live streams and stuff, it's really cool how everyone kind of comes together and researches the objects a little bit deeper if it's something that's been mass produced in the past, and that's when we find out a little more information about what's going on with these things. But I believe this is just like an artistic thing that was done with this particular object, like Satori said. So are you guys sure we're protected from that thing?
Yes.
Yes, you are. 100% you're protected. I promise you are. So that's what's going on with this week's object, and I thank you guys for participating in the poll if you did. So we are going to move on to our next segment of the evening, and this one's a fun one because it involves both Satori and I learning a little bit about each other usually, and you guys. If you guys have questions that pertain to this segment, definitely feel free to leave a comment. And we have Erin behind the scenes, behind the curtain. She's the Wizard of Oz, handling all the stuff that needs to be done. So if you have a question, she's going to put a little star next to it so we can see it and read it if we have time. So here we go. Here's the intro. All right. We are back. We have paranormal stuff going on here.
That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, we're having some weird stuff happen behind the scenes right now, guys. So let's jump right in. Is this the one where we ask each other questions?
Yes.
Okay, so for people that don't know, we ask each other questions that either we write ourselves or we find, and we have to answer them on live. And they can be really dumb. And I'm also not sure because I wrote extra questions like a month ago for you that I never ended up using, so I have no clue what I'm about to ask you right now. So it's kind of a surprise for both of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies first.
Me first?
Yep.
Okay, what is the strangest question you've ever asked during an investigation to a spirit? Off the top of your head. Was there one question where you were like, I can't believe I'm asking that right now?
Probably when's the last time you used the restroom?
You really asked the spirit that?
Yeah, and it pertained to something that was going on in the investigation. I think the bathroom was haunted or something like that.
Was that psychology place?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Could
Because
have
I remember that.
Yeah.
That might have been, but
It
that
might
was
have been that
years
one.
ago.
Yeah, that's probably the weirdest question that I can think of off the top of my head. But the answer is probably no. They haven't used the bathroom in a long time.
I can't remember the weirdest question I've ever asked a spirit, but remember when I had to explain to Abigail what a vacuum cleaner was and how it worked?
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like she kind of grasped it, but she didn't.
There was a few of those, interactions where you're explaining how things work.
Yeah, like after a while, you kind of sit there and you're like, I probably sound nuts.
Yeah.
But I had to explain that it was like a broom that instead of sweeping it, it took it inside. I don't know. It's really hard to explain things like that sometimes when you have to. We also had to explain to that spirit at the paint house what a balloon.
Oh yeah, why it was floating and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, they're kind of scared of it.
Yeah.
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 They're like, what is that thing?
I remember one time we investigated on Federal Hill in Rhode Island, which is a big historically Italian mafia area. We had to ask a spirit why they bit you, remember?
Yeah.
Because I literally watched Cody's
yeah.
hands. It just looked like a bite mark appeared. I watched it in real time. And I was like, did you just bite him?
Yeah,
and that was the weirdest time I ever had to ask something like that.
That was weird.
Okay, your turn.
That was
Sorry.
weird. All right. If your ghost outfit is what you are buried in, what do you hope that is? So every time you appear as an apparition, you're wearing the same outfit. What is it? You're gonna go with the white dress look?
There's either gonna be there's two options. Either my wedding dress, because I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. You haven't seen it, so you can't comment on it.
I assume it's a white dress.
Or my outfit. I have a very specific set of outfits, and I center them around specific designs, and I have one centered around a frog. Now hear me out. Just the theme of frogs. I have frog rings, frog hats. I have a skirt that has flowers and herbs on it.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of the vibe. I would want to do something fun. That's very much me. I would appear and people would be like, "Oh my gosh, that's Satori."
Are you gonna wear that frog headband you got?
I was thinking the frog hat that I was gifted in Wisconsin.
Oh, great.
Remember that?
Yeah.
If my friend is watching, thank you so much for gifting me that hat in Wisconsin. I love it still.
Yeah, it's now her eternal dress wear.
I was also gifted a frog gift box in New Jersey for my birthday, and that was very kind. And it has a frog scrunchie on it.
You have a lot of frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe something like that.
All right.
That's what I would come back as. If I had the chance to come back, I would come back as a butterfly and a frog. Those are two things that I would come back as.
Oh, if you're reincarnated like an animal?
Yeah.
Butterflies are cool.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to come back as me.
A frog ghost, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Believe it.
No, I would be like an omen. You would see frogs everywhere if I was around. To the point where you're terrified.
And then you disappear?
Yeah. Okay, I'm supposed to ask you a question now.
Yeah.
Okay. What is one legend or myth that freaks you out and gives you chills? Is there one myth or legend that you're like, woo, woo?
Myth or legend that freaks me out.
Yeah.
Makes me go, whoo.
Woo-hoo.
I think Diatlo Pass has always had an interest to me.
That kind of freaks me out, yeah.
Yeah. Always wondering what happened. Thank you so much. Live stream the wedding.
Maybe.
Hey, maybe.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. Maybe it's a good idea. We'll see.
Can you imagine? Hey guys, welcome to Live with Cody and Satori Wedding Edition. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe.
So Diatlo Pass.
Diatlo Pass, yeah, I think that's always been an interest of mine. Yeah, I would love to go out there someday when there's no snow.
Yeah, you know which one kind of freaks me out? I feel like I know the answer, but I want to go there to confirm it with the spirits there. Right. Maybe try to find anything. Roanoke.
Oh, that's
the Lost
cool.
Colony.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be I just want to know for certain. I have a feeling I know what happened, but I want to talk to them.
Yeah.
And figure it out because it still freaks me out to this day.
All right.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right, final answer.
Okay.
All right, let's see what's up in the chat here. All right, here we go. This one is from, oh, cool. Eggsy Trek Jedi. All right, Cody and Story. What has been your most disturbing investigation or interaction with spirits? Mine, right off the top of my head, I was first paranormal team I was ever with. I was 15 or 16, and I was just like the camera person. And we had gone to this private house and multiple times, and on the last time, and this is, I can count on one hand pretty much the times that I personally have run into something that was extremely negative or demonic or whatever you want to call it. Extremely negative. Very rare. So that's why I say that. And this was one of those times. I remember just standing in the corner holding my camera, and I have the footage somewhere. And this guy, freaked me out. It looked like somebody had poured black ink into his eyes, like right in front of us, like completely. The whites of his eyes turned completely black, and started speaking in Latin, and just you see his, muscles tensing up in his neck, and it was just very very creepy, very disturbing, and definitely, you could feel the energy in that room shift, not only because of the reaction of seeing this happen to a person, but the paranormal energy in the room, the energy itself, you could feel get very thick and change. So that one always has stood up. And there was another similar incident to that that happened in Connecticut, where a guy, same thing happened, and my hand to God, I saw this person, same thing, got very angry and punched a glass sliding door, and the glass didn't shatter, it literally bent. I have never seen anything like that, almost like it was like a jello. It bent and then came back in. I have never ever seen glass do that.
And there are other witnesses.
This is all recorded as well, and on audio and video and all of that. And I have never in my life seen glass bend like that. Completely paranormal. It should have completely shattered, but it didn't. And that was probably one of the creepiest things I've ever seen.
I think in terms of disturbing interactions with spirit, I can't give many details to these because there are living people associated with these situations. But I will say there have been a couple times, and it happens at random. Like, it happens randomly. We can't control who comes through and when. So, but there have been times where spirits have come through who have been missing, or they have passed very tragically, and they're upset about certain things, and it's kind of disturbing because that's not something that we're looking to interact about with the method, and we keep those very private. We don't even go out of our way to really go further with them unless it's a very specific situation. But that's kind of a disturbing thing when sometimes people come through and it just, I don't know, the situation, it's a, what would you do? Okay, I'll ask it, I'll describe it by putting it in perspective to you. If you were in a situation where a spirit of someone who had passed tragically with unanswered questions, or someone who has never been found or something like that, if they come through to you, what would you do? Like, you're put in that situation, what would you do? So I turn that back on you. But that is kind of a disturbing thing that happens sometimes at random.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a good question. All right, here's one from Joseph. Question. What's one of the places you'd like to reinvestigate?
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to Rolling Hills.
I love Rolling Hills.
Can't wait to get back there. Yeah.
I love Rolling Hills. Reinvestigate. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Rolling Hills is definitely one of them. Rolling Hills is definitely one of them.
Yeah. That prison in California was really cool that we did for ghost hunters. I would love to go back there someday.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what other place
What?
that was like so crazy active? James House in New Hampshire.
Yeah, we're definitely going back there.
We need to go back there because we were just doing an initial walkthrough and hearing things and seeing things.
Yeah.
And so that place is definitely haunted. And I hear they got funding recently to help fix the place up.
Good. That's awesome. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen those videos that we did on the James House, they're on our YouTube channel. It's a 2-part series. Really good. Probably the location where we've, caught the most examples of EVP.
Yeah.
Spirit voices. Really, really cool place. Really cool place. All right. Let's see here. All right. Is that one? Sydney wants to know how I like my glasses. They're awesome. I love them. They've come in handy a couple times. We have to take a picture of something real quick. I got some nice video of the snow and stuff when that was coming down. So it's been fun. It's been fun. I like them. Thanks for asking. Okay. Here's one from Alexander, kind of like the last question, but a little different here. Which haunted location has upset you the most? Not scared you, but upset you. That's an interesting question. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Upset you.
Like the spirit experience upset me, or
I guess in any
the
way.
living experience upset me.
There's been a few where there's been more living people that have upset an investigation than dead ones.
Yes,
100%.
That's definitely for sure.
I guess
Situations kind of like where I just mentioned, like that upsets me because I wish I could do more.
in the places where like a lot of people, unfortunately passed away, or there was, extreme circumstances that were very poor. People were treated poorly in the past and things like that.
Yeah.
Those types of locations are definitely upsetting.
There are some locations we've been to where there's been some very tragic history, and just to do, try to investigate those places, you can feel it, and you don't ever want to go into a space and just start throwing out like touchy questions considering things that have happened there. Those are very upsetting places.
Yeah, I agree. All right, here's one from Tracy. Each of you answer this, please. All right, what is the creepiest thing to you that you have?
Frankie's one of them.
You think he's creepy?
I think most people would be freaked out. We have a human, I don't know. Skeleton.
Yeah.
And we did not find him this way. He was in a situation, medical specimen. Yes, like donated.
Multiple medical specimens.
And we did not go searching for this item. But he is made up of different people.
Yeah.
And we want to do our best to kind of complete him, and tell that story. But I think that freaks people out.
Yeah.
I think that freaks people out.
Yeah, like each part of him came from a different university.
Yes.
Which is
and we didn't do that. That was already done before he came to us.
Yeah.
So that's something that kind of freaks people out.
And for me, the doll we have from the Island of the Dolls, it has a bunch of nails in it. It looks kind of creepy. That creeps me out, just by the way it looks. As far as feelings and creepy, some of the stuff in the dark room that has to do with cults and things like that has a weird energy around them. Not per se there's a spirit with them, but just the energy that's kind of ingrained in them is kind of spooky.
And also things that come into our lives, interact with our lives. Like the doll that we got a doll, and my brother had a weird dream before this doll came into our lives, and he said there's a woman, something about a trunk, being locked in a trunk, and she wants to talk to you. And I'm like, that's a really random dream. Then Dustin Perry from Ghost Hunters reaches out to you and is like, dude, I had this dream about this doll and a plane going down, and that terrified me.
Yeah.
And then we get an email from a woman. She says, I have this doll. I had a dream as soon as I got her about going down in a plane accident.
That's creepy.
And so I locked her in a trunk. And I need you to take this doll. Like things that interact with our lives and the people around us before we ever even came into contact with them.
Yep.
That's freaky to me.
Yep.
So we do have things like that.
Frankenskeleton. Yeah, that's why we call him Frank.
We call him Frankie.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's a spirit with him. You know what I mean? I just think, it's just an interesting backstory.
It's something we also take in items that we fear could be put in a really negative situation.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want that done to anything we care about.
Yeah.
So.
All right. One more question, then we're going to head over to our next segment here. This is from Joey Lynn, also a member. Have you guys ever gotten an attachment from an investigation?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so. I know Satori and I, our belief systems differ a little bit. I am very strong in my faith and belief. I was brought up Catholic. I think all things are possible through God. It's just my personal belief. I definitely a strong belief in praying and prayer, and it definitely helps me out. So I make sure that when going into investigations and things like that, you definitely do that, at least for me personally. Whatever you believe in, whatever religious backgrounds that you believe in, that's what you should, follow. And that kind of helps you protect you. Whatever you believe in is going to protect you, not so much somebody else, because they may not believe in the same things that you do.
As for me, I'm very strong in my beliefs as well. They can try to attach to me. I'd feel very sorry
I don't
for
want
them.
to do that.
I feel like that would be more of an issue for them than for me. But they can try if they want. I feel like it wouldn't last very long. Personally, they'd probably attach to me and be like, "Whoa, this person's really there's a lot of issues. We need to take a break. We should see other people." That's probably how it would go. So they can try if they want.
Yeah. All right, we have to head over to our next segment. We are way behind.
I know. We talk.
We have to head over to the next segment, and while you're doing that, I am going to make a dash to go get the props for the segment after that because I forgot them way over there. All right, so let's see if I can make it back in time.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Why'd you zoom like that? Oh my god.
All right, people are already in there. All right, so if you haven't seen this segment before, this is all Satori. She does quick card reading for a couple people. Probably going to do 2 people tonight. It's okay if we go over a tiny bit. If you want to join in on the fun, type in #me in the comments. No spaces, number symbol, me, #me in the comments. Nothing else, no other words, #me. And then your name will start scrolling on the screen here, your username. And then we'll have the computer randomly pick somebody, and then Satori will take it from there. That makes sense?
Yes.
So while people are coming in, I know a couple people, I got a message from Erin behind the scenes, a couple people that subscribe to the postcard tier said that they haven't received, I think 1 or 2 people
I
said they haven't
messaged
received
one that I saw. I'm going to look into that because I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I know there was another person that we had to fix, and they sent us a message and we fixed it. Patreon wasn't showing their name for some reason, and that must be happening to a couple different people.
We'll make sure it's made up.
Yeah, make sure you send us a message somehow, either through our website or on Patreon, because they recently changed something, which is why we used to send stuff out in the middle of the month. But now we have to send them out towards the end of the month
or
the beginning of the next
month.
Because they don't tell us everybody's names anymore until the very end of the month. So it's kind of strange now. So send us a message. If you're not receiving something, send us a message and
confirm your address just to make sure.
Yeah, confirm your address with us, especially if you moved or something like that, because sometimes if you update it on Patreon, it doesn't let us know. All right, just wanted to let everybody know that while you were getting your names inside of the thing here. All right, so looks like we have 41 people in there. Holy cow.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's start her up. All right, and here we go.
All right,
Karen.
here we go.
I think it's Karen.
So your angel number is 4
or Carrie. One of the two.
444. Okay. And it's protection. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. Divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all doors of opportunity to welcome you with open arms. So doors are opening for you. Opportunities are going to present themselves. So be ready to take them. Okay. Know that you have people on the other side, guides looking out for you. So be confident in decisions you make and trust your gut. I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. So this is positive outcomes in the future, positive new paths starting.
Oh, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. All right, I have 43 people in there now. Let's do it again. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right. All right, there we go.
All right, let's see. So you got 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. And it's vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. This is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. So trust your gut, trust your visions, look for synchronicities and symbols guiding you. And don't feel like you're going off your path. Don't feel like you're making too many twists and turns, and your path is supposed to be different, okay? And that's what it's saying. So trust your gut and keep moving forward. My path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally.
Oh, cool.
So you have to trust yourself, and good things will follow.
All right, we're going to do one more on here. And again, in tonight's bonus show, Satori's going to be doing something very similar to our members.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a card pull, we're not getting off until you get one. So.
With some sweary affirmations, I'm seeing.
Yeah, okay, whatever. It's going to be a little surprise, I guess. I don't even know what's going on. All right, let's start it up. One more here for the live show. And again, if you're a member on YouTube or on Patreon, that's the bonus show.
All right. So we have right here 1818.
1818.
Okay.
1818.
Optimism. Successful manifestation of your abundance is near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizon for you. Brighter days always come after the darkest of nights. So good things come after obstacles and negativity and conflict. So you're crossing over a negative bump, and you're about to hit a really positive twist in the path, okay? So be willing to say out loud what you want to achieve, what you want to come to you. It may sound funny, but kind of talk to the universe and say what you want. It may not come exactly how you want it, but it is manifesting something good to come to you. Everything is in perfect order as I enter into my next chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near.
Cool.
Okay.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. All right, so we're going to jump directly into our last segment that I worked hard on getting the props that are on the side of the room.
You almost fell over getting the prop.
And we'll go from there. We're going to go a couple minutes over tonight. You guys are lucky. All right, here we go.
So lucky. I'm going to be real with you. I only have a couple of these.
That's all right.
Okay.
Because we have some other questions we can answer.
Okay, so we have these paddles, and we answer. Some of you have emailed me. I found some online questions like who's most or least likely to. And if you want to answer them in the chat, you can as well. Okay. First one: who is least likely to survive in a horror movie?
Least likely. All right. One. You have to do it on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. No.
No.
Oh, come on.
That is not true.
That is it.
I am so logical. Look at me.
No.
Look at me.
No.
I am logical.
Satori,
You'd be like, let's fight back and defeat that person. And I'd be like, why can't we just leave?
No.
You would. You try to be the
I'll
hero.
save both of us. Yes, exactly. All right. Next.
All right. Who's more of the brainstormer?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm glad we could agree on that. I think so. Because there are times where I come up with ideas and you're
Thank
like, I don't
you.
know. But
Thanks.
just works. Thank you. Who is least likely to make friends with a spirit? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think so. Who is more likely to make a ghost laugh or a spirit laugh?
That could be either one of us.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go with you.
I'm gonna go with you.
Really?
Yeah, I guess we're even.
I feel like they sometimes go like.
They probably
Like,
laugh
I'm-
at me when I'm not even trying to make them laugh.
I think
That's the problem.
I don't know. I think they kind of get aggravated with me after a while.
All right, let's go to the chat real quick. I'll answer some of their questions. All right, here's one from Tom. If you ever leave the paranormal field, what job would you love to do?
Ooh, I would never leave the paranormal field. But if I had to, which you can't get rid of me, I would pursue, I love art. I am an artist, so I would probably have a little studio somewhere and sell my art, or crystals, or both, and maybe teach people about art and history.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school for finished carpentry, so like cabinet making and things like that. So I like doing that, and I still like to build stuff once in a while, so that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love building like miniatures of like I built a miniature of the Conjuring house one time, and I love stuff like that. I love little things like that. That stuff's really cool.
You should build
Good
more
question.
miniatures of haunted places.
That'd be neat. All right, let's see. Here's one from Ann and Tom. What is one place you've always wanted to investigate if you could travel anywhere? Me, I would love to go to like Ireland, investigate some of the castles,
Yeah.
but definitely like Rome. Some of the places in Rome.
Definitely like England, Germany,
Ancient
Scotland.
places.
Like I want to go to the castles and things
In the
like
pyramids. Oh, I would love to go to the pyramids someday. That'd be really cool. Really cool. I have to hit up Mike Ricksecker. He's the pro. He's the pro. You have to go out there with him. All right. Oh, here's one from Sue. Cody Satori, would you return to the place you found the pen on the wall on Ghost Hunters using the method? It was California. Steve
we
Gonzalez
have
got
in
the
Iowa, too.
God's wedge salad there. Yes, he did.
that. We would. We
Yeah.
would. If a location reached out to us and they wanted us to try to find items or find answers to things, we have no problem trying. We can't guarantee a specific result, but I would love to go to any place that reaches out to us that's like, hey, we want to solve this mystery, we want to find this item. We would love to try.
That was in Hanford, California, and the only reason why I remember that is because that is Steve Perry from the band Journey's hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Right
we
out-
love Journey.
Right out front of that prison, that jail there, is a bench. They commemorated a bench like the week before we were there, and Steve Perry was out there. We missed him by a week, and his name is on it. And the theater that his father, grew up performing at and stuff is right up the block there. Really cool place, Hanford, California. All right, it's 9:04. Let's answer a couple more. We'll go to 9:05 or so. Here's one from.
No, we have not.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. No, we would love to though. If you have connections, let us know. We would love to check it out. Here's one from Darren. How many times have you been to the S.K. Pierce house? Oh, geez. I would say probably like 6 to 10 times.
I'd say we've probably been there around like 10 times.
Yeah.
Even just to goof off and hang out with everybody.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a drive for us. So, but we've been invited out there a few times. And
we have the Fiji mermaid that
definitely
used to be
going.
in SK Pierce.
Yeah. If anyone visited S.K. Pierce, it's under new ownership now, and the new owners are awesome.
New owners are awesome. Great for that place.
But the previous ownership, they used to have this giant Fiji mermaid, and when they were selling S.K. Pierce mansion, we got a call from Marianne, because I love that thing. And we got a call from Marianne, and we're like, you're the person, I know you love the thing. You have first dibs if you want it. And we're like, yep.
And you want to know how awkward it was to get stopped by state police on the way home from S.K. Pierce Mansion at 3 a.m. with a Fiji mermaid that looks like a mummified person in the back seat?
Yeah.
Covered in blankets.
That's a whole other story.
Covered in blankets.
Looked like a body in the back seat.
And Cody
And that's
literally...
exactly what I told the cop.
Cody literally looked at the cop and he's like, what are you doing? this evening? And Cody's like,
It was a DUI checkpoint.
We had to. We went into investigation and got a Fiji mermaid. He goes, it looks like a dead body.
See the thing? It looks like a dead body in the
back.
back.
And the cop literally just went,
see you later.
Okay.
He didn't want to write that report that night. He was busy with other things. Hey, thank you so much, Beth. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cool. Awesome. Very, very cool. All right. So we are going to have to end the show. I know there was some more questions here, but let me see if I can. I feel bad not answering some of these. All right. Let's see here.
We will do an investigation with my dad soon. I will try to make that happen, guys. It's just been so crazy lately.
Yeah. All right. I'll have to give a short answer to this. How did you guys meet and how long have you been dating? Second question, do you ever get scared of the haunted stuff you get? I hate dolls and scared me since I was little.
We don't necessarily get scared of the things we get. Sometimes we get startled because we don't know what we're receiving. Sometimes packages just show up.
Yeah.
So that can be scary.
We actually met through the TAPS team. I was a part of TAPS before Satori joined, and then she, all of a sudden one day said, hey, I want to join TAPS. So, she talked to her dad. Her dad, talked to the case manager of the team, and Satori was coming out on an investigation. We were told in a group chat that she was joining the team, and the investigation that we were going on, I just happened to be driving right through Satori's area, and I volunteered to pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
And
and we became best friends, and we started dating, oh my gosh, years ago now, like 2019, 2020. I can't even remember. Somewhere around there, I think. And we've been inseparable ever since. I'm obsessed with him, contrary to what random people say on the internet. I'm obsessed with him. I love him. I'm crazy about him. So I see people laughing in the background. That's an inside joke, guys.
Yeah. We'll save that story for another day. Another live stream.
You guys, some people, what you guys say on the internet, my gosh, I don't even know you. Like some of you. And some of you have come up with some of the wildest stories.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. One day we'll just sit down and tell you all the stories.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. All right. So we are going to see you over on Patreon or on YouTube. If you're a member on YouTube, I know we have a lot of new members on YouTube now just from the show. So stay tuned to watch the bonus show.
Yep.
You'll find it on our channel, Cody and Satori, the Paranormal Couple, or over on Patreon starting at 9:15. So just under
like 5 or 6 minutes.
5 minutes now, yeah. So thanks for joining, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Night, guys.